like that. Lovely jubbly. Put that there. Ooh, how's that gone behind that? Let me just put that there. Organize my little tabs. And we will put that away, and we shall be live. Let me just put that overlaying that. And we are going to be lovely jubbly. Wheel is turned on, and we are in the game menu. Right. Another load of clear mode. Probably later I'll do some setup testing as well. But we are on to round 9 with the tractor. Should be a cracker. How you doing, Lewis? I'm doing good, thank you, buddy. Hope you're doing good as well. We need to make sure that we keep on improving this car. Because Monaco was easy. But I'm not too sure that we can rest on our laurels, so to speak. So we need to do a bit more research. So those arrows are already there. See, it requires facility improvement. I need to learn how to do that. Facility improvements. Let's see what the most expensive one is. That's that one. I'd want that one. Thank you. And we can do some facility improvements. What is the most expensive? Because we got some top dollar in the bank account right now. Glad you're doing well. Glad you're doing well. I'm doing good also. Lovely, mate. Happy to hear that. Man, that was the cheesiest notification on Twitch. It got you in, though. Got you in. Right, those are good. Those are few upgrades. Assigned upgrade. We are definitely putting that on my car. Unlucky Franco. Development. We have got some rear wing beam. What I want. Because the car is currently less stable than a boat with a crosswind. Put that on. Lovely jubbly. And we'll do some research. Wait. How you doing, Jaden? Hello, Unk. How's everyone's day been? Right. Meeting available? Nah, I don't really care, to be honest. I want to focus on upgrading the car first. How you doing, buddy? Over on TikTok? Omid? Alright. I always get lost in these menus, man. This is why, for many reasons, I wouldn't be trusted to be a real-life engineer. What is the arrow saying? Why is there, like, saying we can do something? I am lost. But, true, sorry to say I haven't been around on vacation. No worries, mate. How was the Canadian GP? Hope you had a good time there. So, that is working. Okay, I think we're maxing out on what we can do there. So that's cool. Own a message. Active. Unlock training. How you doing? Welcome in. With activities. Oh, this is how it works. So then, do I have to do that? How do I go back over? F5? Okay, that takes too long. And that's blocked because, yeah, okay. Okay, I'm learning how these menus work now. I'm learning how these menus work. We've only taken a lot of time to do it. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, dude, it was awesome. Practice was entertaining. Music was sitting at T1. May, that's awesome. You must have seen the Lando crash them. Right, development. 6 days remaining. Development failed. Surprise, surprise. That should come after the GP. That is complete. So we'll put some ECU in the development package. That'll be nice. Thank you. Durability. And we'll put a gearbox in durability as well. Because why not? cheer you up a bit. What's up, buddy? What happened? You have a question about the setups? Fire away, buddy. What's up? How you doing, Depth? Any advice for traction? I'm trying to learn, but I can't. It's going to sound obvious for me to say, but it's just all about being smooth. Like, just be patient on the throttle, and then the lap time will come to you, you know? But if you're too aggressive, it will be a bit messy, and it will start not feeling good. So then we will cook.
Hello and welcome to the Circuit de Catalunya here in Barcelona. Is a circuit
Struggling with the AR and the straight line speed,
drivers, but still remains a very important practice.
You can reduce downforce on the car. You can reduce downforce on the car, but the setups are made to go as quick as possible around the track, you know. So if you take off downforce, you'll have a better top speed versus the AI, but you just won't be as quick overall. That's the balance that you need to be looking out for. But yeah, if you're comfortable losing a bit of lap time to have better top speed, then you can do that. I do know how long my face will be in the game, Alex, but I'm not too sure if I can say because of some NDAs. So yeah. Can you change the weather to rain for that added challenge? I can't in career mode. I can't script the weather in career mode, unfortunately. Otherwise I would, because I think that would be quite fun. But I can't, so unlucky. Let me try this on the setup. Tire management, ELS management. ELS management seems like the easiest one to start out with. Okay, thanks. You're early? Yeah, I want to try and make my streams a bit earlier now. I think it'll be good overall. I feel like when I was going live, it sort of limited the time I could be live for. Whereas I feel like by starting a bit sooner, it overlaps the YouTube video that I normally would be posting, but I feel like now I can stay live for much longer into the night, you know? Do you remember every track and every braking reference? I do, yeah. It normally takes me about 3 laps to learn a new track as well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Was that tire deck? No. How are you? I'm doing good, thank you, mate. I'm doing good. Bit curious what happened there at turn 3, because the rest of the lap feels pretty good. Might have just been rear suspension being too soft. Can you invite me to the lobby? I'm not doing open lobbies. How's life after Esports? Better, to be honest. Right, let's see. Okay, the car is stable when not using the curb. Okay, good to know. We've been banned from your mate's race. Unlucky. We've got 4 out of 5 on that. Let me just try adding a bit more rear ride height. No, I don't know if it's rear ride height. Yeah, we'll try rear ride height, actually. See what we can do with that. Time management up next. Will you ever return to esports? Maybe one day. I think if I was to, probably 2027, 2028. But there would be some stuff I want to see changed. Mainly a longer calendar, to be honest. For me, it was a bit hard to justify spending, like, over half my year for 12 races. And it just sort of dwindles down the motivation. And it goes into a situation that if you sweat the practice a lot, you have a really huge advantage. It doesn't really help having experience, you know? I'd also like to see, like, an esports exclusive game mode that you can't practice ahead of time. I think it would be cooler and better for the driver health. Although this would be really hard to do, I just think it would be cooler as well for the broadcast. And it would get the engineers more involved, that you didn't have like a game you could practice at home. So it was like a modified version of the game sold to the public. And then you had a practice 1 that was streamed, you had a practice 2 that was streamed, you have a practice 3 that was streamed, qualifying streamed, race streamed, of course. And every track was like its own weekend, you know? It was its own event. I think that would be cooler to get teams and engineers involved. Because at the moment, I love the series. It changed my life. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking bad on it, but it's literally like sweat loads. And you don't really have that much involvement from the team. I like F125 and the handling. I think it's really good, to be honest. What's my up, man? What do you mean, what's up, man? The sky. Thank you. You're welcome. Also give me advice. I'm looking for getting a wheel for PS5 and looking at Logitech G29. Sorry for the long message. No worries, buddy. Appreciate you coming in. It's a difficult one. If that's the only wheel you're looking to buy, and you're not really looking to upgrade in the future, go Logitech. But if you're looking to upgrade with extra things in the future, I would probably go Thrustmaster, as they have a better or bigger eco range. How you doing, Noah? Welcome in. Cheers, Hajar. Has the DRS train disappeared? Yeah, I wouldn't say completely, but it is considerably better. Like now, if you are faster, you have a decent chance to break away. And it's not like P3 has the best chance to win anymore. So yeah, I would say it's not completely gone, but it's a better balance, that's for sure. I would say if you're P3 to P5 though in a train, it's really, really hard. So that's also a balance to take into consideration if you're still looking to buy the game. Quite frustrating. Hope you learned your lesson. Yeah, that is quite aggressive, buddy. Not gonna lie. I don't know if you guys saw or follow like Ismail Fassi on Twitter. He posted the world record here at Spain, just with like music chilling in the background and living his life. It's a bit off topic for the topic of the stream, but I think Ismail can be in a really good chance to be champion this year. I think him and Bari will push each other really hard behind the scenes. I don't suspect they'll have tension. They don't seem like two people that would have tension together. And I think Ismail is pretty chill. Knows what he likes, what he doesn't like in life. So yeah, I think, honestly, he has a really good chance. I think Bari has a good chance as well. But that goes without saying, because he's a beast. Oh, prediction who takes the next esports title? Oh, Ethan, I was already answering your question before you realised that you wrote it. I think it's hard to say exactly, because I still don't know 100% how the game, like, handling is going to play out over these next few months. And who's going to know how to play with Dirty Air the best. But I would say to make a short list of people in contention for the championship who are already on the grid. I think, of course, Yano, Freddy. This is in no particular order, by the way. But a short list for people. Yano, Freddy, Bari, Ismail, Alfie, Thomas, Otis. Am I missing anyone? The most FFP of all time, best feeling. Otis. Yeah, I said Otis, Henry. How you doing there, buddy? I need to get back on the iRacing grind soon. I think the difference between someone being champion or not in that group will just come down to the fractional details of, like, did they have it will sound really niche, what I'm going to say here. It will sound really small, but I think it's true. It will just come down to the micro fractional decisions of, like, who had better nutrition the day before, who had better nutrition when training, who had better sleep while training. And I really think those things will be making the difference, because all the drivers I just listed, like the 8-9 drivers, they're all top level and they all can beat each other on their day. But that's also Yano's advantage, to be honest. Yano is really good at the details, I think, and not making mistakes with bad nutrition or bad sleep. He just seems to be able to focus, lock in, and not fall victim to silly mistakes. When are you doing open lobbies? Maybe tomorrow? Not too sure. The race is lost. Yeah, agreed. To be honest, even 2 races are lost.
Is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula 1.
Because, like, you over push in esports, you make one mistake, you lose a bit of the mentality, maybe. You lose a bit of the head being stable. And, you know, it could be GG. Who's the most spicy driver? In what way? What do you mean by spicy? F1 Pure Pace had gone very frustrating because F1 24 races. Yeah, F1 24, there's a really unique driving style, so you had to, like, be quite strange with it.
Max Verstappen's first win for Red Bull on debut here. One of the great
strategy would be the most important it's ever been,
to be honest. Of Hamilton and Rosberg. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race.
How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Yeah, I think this year on F1 Esports will be the most important strategy ever for the whole season. with the tyre deck, and I'm not just talking about strategies and pit in, pit out laps, but I'm speaking about strategy of how the driver can manage the tyre, how they can manage the race, manage the engine temps. Like, for that would be the hardest season it's ever been, to be honest. Who's the most driver, like, league race? Well, Thomas doesn't really care about league racing, to be honest. And I say that as a compliment to him, because he's so quick. But Thomas just rocks up, does minimal practice, enjoys it. That's my perception of it anyway. And then goes back to playing iRacing. That's how he did it last year. So Thomas is there for a bit of a laugh. Yeah. I'm not really too sure who is the spiciest then. Who's my favourite driver? Jim Clark. Currently the Lewis in terms of active. What did differential do? It controls how much the rear tyres can spin independently at speed. So the more differential you have, i.e. the higher, the more stable the car is. The lower, the less stable the car is, but can gain rotation. Spam X until you're in the race, TY. X.
Okay, we might be at the back of the grid and it's not the best place to start, but keep your chin up and push hard. It's Formula One. Anything can happen.
Wow, our engineer is motivational today. And it is going to be P20 on the grid, even though we wanted to start P last. Somehow the AI still have penalties. So this is going to be interesting, because we did do a social race here. And I do know a one-stop strategy is possible. So what we're going to do is see that is possible in clear mode as well. Remove stint, and it is possible. It should be 5 seconds faster than the AI. Lap 17 is faster than lap 18. We'll leave lap 18 in the books right now, and then change that to a one-stop strategy. Should be cloudy overall. On traction control, influence tyre wear. I haven't used traction control this game, so I'm not too sure. I think 100% diff is still the best. Right. We'll leave the fuel stock. Formation lap. Wow, we've got Antonelli behind us. The game thinks 21 cars is too hard for you to overtake. I might start turning off the formation lap soon. It's a bit boring. Not really. Not really. Like, it's still something I want to look into to confirm the answer 100%. But from what I can understand, the track temp isn't really affecting the pace. I think there's a really fractional thing that it might be. Like, it might do something to the grip. But it's so little that it's hard to know for sure. But either way, to be honest, on the F1 game, all you can do is basically push like 99% the whole stint. So whether the track is hotter or not, doesn't change the way you approach it. It's not like real life, where the wind, the temperature has the effect. Daytime versus nighttime, no, that doesn't affect. That's just a graphical setting, effectively. Yeah, it's just a graphical setting. The only thing that would affect is how hot or cold the track is. What is race pace? That's not a dumb question. Race pace is just how quickly you can go in the race. That's it. Like, how quickly you can do over the total 33 laps. Whereas quali pace is just how quickly you can go over one lap. Thomas wasn't cheating, Ethan. He wasn't. That would be cool, Jacob, if a safety car could be driven by a player. Anyway, time to lock in. We did no tyre warm-up. Oh, we almost missed our grid lineup as well. Did no tyre warm-up to try and save the tyre wear percentage. Everyone's on softs around us, so this should be a bit difficult. That being said, we get a rocket of a start. Oh, on the grass. That's not ideal. careful. That was messy, but somehow we're P14. Probably our tyres are still a bit cold. Yeah. Yuki coming with a drift. Right, these first laps, I think are going to be a bit difficult. Because we're on hard tyres, of course, a lot of people on softs around us. And we did no tyre warm-up during the formation lap to try and keep the wear to a minimal. Yeah, only now we're getting temp in. Need to lock in, man. Brakes and tire temp? Small amount, yeah. It's very small though. Max Verstappen checked out in the race lead. If we're speaking about real life, I think Mercedes will finish second in the Constructors' Championship. Whoa, lads! And Lance was watching Tokyo Drift before this race. I do like that they added that in with the AI though. It's quite cool that they can make mistakes in this way. Have you seen the gap that Max has on the minimap? It's lap 5 and he has like at least 6 or 7 seconds to P2. We have to pray that Max is on a 2-stop strategy. If he's done that and if he's on a 1, we're cooked. Difficulty is 110%. Thank you. We're not even halfway to our stint. We need to double check our tyre wear. Okay, we're almost 30% in the rear. We might not even be able to one-stop it ourselves here, chat. The thing is, I'm not really in a position to tire save, so I need to keep pushing forward. The way I interpret that on tyre wear is because I'm almost halfway to my pit stop right now. So my box lap is either 17 or 18. I'm now on lap 8 of course, so 8 times 2 is 16. So if I bring up my tyre wear quickly, so by the time I get to lap 16 at this tyre wear, we'll have 66% on the rear left. Really don't want to go above 80. So basically, I'll have quite a small window between lap 16, where my tires should reach 66%, and lap 18, possibly, to keep below 80%. It's just a quick way to sort of work out your strategies on the go. So if you can, like, simplify... Oh, that's going to be a warning. Please don't be a warning. Oh, thank the Lord. Yeah, if you can simplify your strategies on the go by halving, timing 2, etc. for your tire deck, you'll be in a really good place. Saves a lot of mental energy during a race, that does. I think Max already has a pit stop advantage to us. Yeah, you don't really want to go above 80%. You ideally don't want to go above 75, 70 even. But it is the limit around 80. Surprised the AI is still going. 10 laps on the socks is nuts. You recommend the DD Plus over DD1? Yeah, for sure. Okay, Max is in the pit stop. This is when we know if we have a chance to beat him or not. Oh, first corner cut warning. Bit clumsy. Max Verstappen is on softs. Literally that. 11 laps, and he's only like 2 seconds behind us after making a pit stop. So, the objective...
Franco's in the pits. Franco is in the pits.
The objective is quite simple with Max. If we want to win this race without a safety car interference, we have to keep him behind until lap 17 when we can box. And his tyres are probably going to be about 2 seconds a lap faster than mine right now. If he gets past... And like I say, without a safety car, we're fighting for P2. He just gained 2.5 seconds on me this lap. Yeah, I'm draining all battery. I tried to go around the outside, but GG. This is 110% AI, yeah, Duck. The base smoother, yeah, and has better force back in general. I mean, the speed on Max is pretty impressive. This is what I think the AI should be. Like, the pace of Max in this race should be the 110% AI baseline. Because there's no way... Okay, let me put it this way. In a more realistic standard, I'm in the worst car on the grid. It should be normal that by lap 13, the fastest car on the grid, when I started last, should have boxed and be 4 seconds ahead of me. Like, with the car that I have, I should realistically be fighting for, let's say, points at a stretch. So yeah, I'm not even mad that Max has his pace. Safety car? Of course, no safety car. I guess Yuki is on a one-stop strategy as well. The same as the two McLarens up ahead. So we are legitimately P5 on the road. And the closer we can get to Yuki, of course, means less work we have to do next stint. Define better, Flo. How do you mean by better? Would it be more skill-based? Yeah, 100%. Do I think it will produce thrilling wheel-to-wheel racing? Not really. It will make more dramatic, like, final lap battles. But it'll be much harder to come through the pack. Look at that. Max has done a pit stop advantage on everyone but one car in this race so far. Literally, the McLaren of Lando is the only car he doesn't have a pit stop advantage over. I'm surprised that Tsunoda's running so long in these tyres. I would have expected them to come in for hards by now. Oh, oh, what? That's that's a double warning. That's crazy. That's a double warning for one time off the road. Literally, I never rejoined. That is bullshit. That is a load of rubbish. So we'll be doing a cheeky flashback. Thank you. No one saw nothing. And if you did, you're lying. Clip button. Yeah, of course I'll be happy to use Fanatec again. I really like the company. I have a good relationship with the people inside the company. Yeah, I'll be happy to use him again. Also, I think we're going to box this lap. Because I want to stay in undercut range to Yuki. And we're going to take off 2 clicks of front wing in the pit stop to make the car a bit more understeery to help protect the rear tyres. But the easiest way for me to get to the end on some mediums is to use the DRS of Yuki to save time. And I can't afford him getting away from me with an undercut. That was pretty quick in pit entry. Right, we need a good stop here, team. We need it to be perfect. And it was. Let's go, baby. I love the sound of the engine when you're coming off the limit of this game. Right, we got 2.5 seconds to catch up to Yuki now. Can already feel the lack of front grip taking off the downforce, but hopefully the gamble will be worth it. McLaren in the pit stop as well. How much does my setup cost? A few grand. I'm not too sure exactly. That's P2 just up the road. There's 2 McLarens on the minimap. That's P2, that is. Oh, how much do your setups cost? A few grand? Oh, sorry, I thought you meant like my rig and like pedals, etc. My apologies. The full package is £45 to have quality, race, inter and wet setup for every track. The dry package is £30 for quality and race setup for every track, and $20 for wet setup every track. You retired or taking a break? I retired. Maybe one day I'll come back to F1 Esports, but it's not like I'm planning to. We need to get past Gasly immediately. Already 13% rear tyre wear. We're gonna have to send it. Couldn't afford to stay behind Gasly for this sector. Yeah, the front and rear tyre deck's a bit more balanced now. I think the wing change helped that. Lovely. Right, we can't settle on laurels just yet. Been dropped back out of DRS. Right. 21%, rear left tyre. Currently says that we're P10, but this is the fight for P2 once the pit stop shake out. I started on the hard. I'm on the medium now. So I'm one-stopping. The McLarens and Sonoda also one-stopping as well. Every other car ahead of us is two-stopping. Tires burn like crazy, yeah. It's really difficult to do a one-stop, but if you can, I think it is faster. I think traffic will play a part now. Oh, I'm gonna get a stupid
Okay,
radio call.
Franco's coming in for his stop.
Do you, like, the thing I always get annoyed by that radio call is it's so unnecessary. Like, I doubt they ever get told that in real life. Like, oh, your teammate's coming in, just let you know. You know what I mean? I wish there was an option to turn it off. Whoa, Yuki! Hold your horses, son. Not enough top speed. Yeah, mine's on responses only as well, but they still tell me for some reason. Almost a track limit. Do I kart? No, I don't. I used to race British Formula Ford and did some test days in British F4 as well, but that's about it for my real life racing. Thank you, Q-Star. Much appreciated for help there. Honestly, with the dirty air, the engine always overheats here as well. As you can see, 41 degrees already. And I'm not even that close. Fernando's closed a second on the previous lap as well. Might not be over. Fernando might catch us, you know. But we do need to get past Oscar. Just with a dirty air, we're just not able to get properly in a chance to overtake, you know? No matter how fast we are. Wants us to box again. No chance of that, sunshine. Oh, the AI battling. Might be a chance for us. A through goes Hamilton moment. No, didn't have enough grip. This is great racing, guys, but it's costing us a lot of lap time. Pretty optimistic there. Probably with that battling, the chance of P2's gone. Where is Verstappen? Like 20 seconds in the lead. He's been a rocket this race. Alright, I need to not battle with Oscar here. Okay, that was good. Oh, Spinotto, man, how you doing? Come stai? Look at that, we gained so much in the final sector. If we can do a few laps like this... Ah, but Oscar's going to attack us. We need to save up our battery to try and get track position. The way that tire deck is, probably lap 30 would be our final chance to get that place off Yuki. Providing he doesn't make a mistake, that is. Very late on the brakes. They're ridiculously quick? No, I disagree, man. They're ridiculously slow. 110% should be almost impossible to beat. %110% should be difficult to beat in a Mercedes, I think. One stop around Belgium for sure. If it's a 50% race, that is. 100%, I'm not too sure. Haven't done one on this race, on this game. Water's been dry at least. Man, tires are on 65%. We need a move on Yuki now. Or a bit of a late move from him there. Our best chance of the podium this race, I think, is defending rather than attacking from this point onwards. Or probably playing some DRS games along the way as well. Because our tires are going to be toast. This is ironically, unironically very fun to watch. Well, thank you. What would be ironic about saying it was fun? Just out of curiosity. Right, we need a perfect final corners here. They are probably going to be side by side with me in turn 1. Hanging around the outside. I thought they were going to come past a lot quicker then. We'll also be defending from Fernando Alonso pretty soon in this race. And, oh, we're going to be like 90% on the rear left tyre. Chat. I'm going to need you to pray to not have a puncture. Amazing phone caught my eye. Ah, thank you, buddy. Can we all have like some candle emojis in the chat, please? Just for praying. Praying for a puncher? Man, what are you doing? Is damage on? Yep. Puncture incoming, man! You guys are so negative. Banned. Full push time? Whoa! It's hammer time? It's a rubber hammer time. That's what that is right now. But we are building up more and more battery. And we are doing a decent job of saving that tyre right now. It was 77%. Somehow we're getting the run off the final corner, though. This is going to be a nail-biter. 80%. I think we can keep them under 90%. If I do a half-decent job time managing, then we'll keep it under 90%, I reckon. Max is only 31 seconds in the lead. Bro has checked out. Look, chat, I don't want to curse it too early. But I think we're going to make it. I think we're going to make it on tyres. Come on, we've got to defend it for this final few times. Come on, this result could be huge for this race. If it blows up, we're going to be almost out of the top 10. Big wiggle on the rear axle there. Look at that, 86% rear left tyre. Few more traction zones to go. If it will go, it'll probably go in the high-speed corners like this one, or the final sector. Fourth gear, just rotate the car through. Minimize any chance. Oh, we did get the wheel spin. I was going to say minimize the chance of wheel spin. Just creeping through the corner. We need a good final corner here, though. So the AI don't jump us on the way to the line. Down to sit, rotate it. Come on! Yes! P3, baby.
Yes,
Come on.
and that's a podium. Excellent drive. The whole team have worked
That was
especially hard this weekend, and that, my friend, is a fantastic reward. Well done.
Tyre Management City.
Another one for the incredible career of Max Verstappen, who takes the win.
And it's one thing to win, but to win like that in total dominant style, that was a fantastic drive, and it is not one that we see very often.
We are cooking. Look at that. Max must have won by like 40 seconds over us, though.
Well, what an end
35.
to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who's joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
That's nuts, though. That finishing order is so crazy compared to the starting grid. Look at that. P1, P9, P20, P12, P2, 4, 6, 11, 7, 3. Like, that is so jumbled up. That's nuts. That is absolutely nuts. Save the replay play. Let's check the standings. Lando would have closed in a bit to us. But Max took a big chunk out of the Drivers' Championship lead. We still have 14 points to Lando Norris, though. And we would have lost a bit in the Constructors. So now we are 78 points away. But pretty solid in P4 at the moment. But it's going to be, I reckon, realistically, if we do a fantastic rest of the season, we can be P3 in the Constructors. But I think fighting Red Bull and fighting McLaren might be a bit too difficult. But what a race. That was a top-level race, that was. I enjoyed that. We had a tractor on full tyre-saving mode at the end there, but we got it home. We got it home somehow. I can't believe we didn't get a puncture, though. That was really lucky.
Boss, we've got interest. There's a sponsor looking to work with us.
Ooh. I think I just said yes. Right, I think I have space for more. Do I have space for more? Development. I think I need to go. So that's full up. That's full up. We've got 1 day remaining on that. Does constructors matter all? You just get prize money for next season and bragging rights, to be honest. So for what I'm trying to do with the slowest car, doesn't really matter. It's just basically nice to how do I say? It's just nice to have the ego to, to say we got a Constructors World Championship by ourselves. Right, we're going to take a bit 5 minutes, and then we'll go into the next race in Montreal, Canada. I just want to understand these upgrade parts, etc. Component management, Colapinto. Unlucky, mate. Your engine's a bit destroyed. Couldn't care less. I need to do that. Don't know what I'm doing, but have it. I always love it when they start moving speedily in the background.
Fantastic news. One of our parts is now developed. After completing a single part, it will be ready for fitting. We can select which car to install it on. Parts that have been dual developed will automatically be fitted to both cars. Head over to engineering and the assign upgrades screen so you can take a look.
Sorry, Colapinto, but your car's gonna be in the mud, my friend. we got 18 upgrades compared to 13. It's a one-man team around here. That's for damn sure. Do you still drive in League even if you left? Yeah, I still drive in League. I do Ironman League, what happens on Sunday nights. I'm also looking to do some other leagues like WOR, but that's not confirmed at the moment. Are you playing the My Team career mode? That's way different from the driver. How do you mean? Let's see. So we have a more upgrade. What can we actually do here? Oh, okay, I see, I see. I want to take a rear wing, that's for sure. Two upgrades there. Let's do plank. And spark plugs just for raw power. That'd be lovely jubbly. Facility improvements. Oh, we can do another one. We want to do... quality of life. Research expansion. Let's do chassis breakthrough. Personnel. Okay, that's already in progress. In progress. Can't do anything there. And we'll be cooking up a second race. We've got to do messages. Performance. 93% focus. It would be nice if these ratings change, you know. I don't think they do, unfortunately. I don't think they are changing. The only thing that goes up is the focus, I think. What's a bit of a shame. What's a big shame, actually. It would be nice to see those ratings change. Maybe they do after the season, but we have to see. Anyone know if they changed it after the season? I don't. But if someone else does know, that'd be spicy. That'd be awesome. It is going to possibly be raining during the race, though. Let's go. Ah, yeah, but the AI are cooking in the rain.
Well, hello and welcome.
Right. Let's bang on a setup. What's new for Season 2? I haven't got to Season 2 yet, unfortunately. Still on Season 1. Track amortization. I haven't done one of these in ages, you know. I'm on Season 1 and also noticed that. Ah, look, they don't change. Right. Let's get these random bully boards out of the way. I don't know why, but my engine sounds so much louder than last race already. Maybe it's just pure placebo. Yo, positive! Thanks so much for the Tier Prime for 2 months. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate that. Hey, Yokin, man. How you doing? Hope you had a good day. No Iron Man today? No, it's on Sunday. Normally Iron Man is hosted on Sunday, but we hosted it last Wednesday just due to some delays. So that was a one-off, and it will be on Sunday going forward. Look at that, all purple. Thank you very much, game. Okay, it's not just me that thinks the engine's louder then. But you can still hear my voice clearly over the car, just to confirm. How did I only get 3 out of 5? I literally did it perfectly. This is my team. Yeah. Not as loud as the Sauber. I didn't notice it earlier when I recorded my video. The Sauber was unusually loud. Doing this practice sessions, yeah, I like just to dial myself in, to be honest. It's good for the points, the resource points. I only do a handful of laps. I don't know, I'm just too sweaty to go into the race, no practice. Okay, the car's understeering a lot more. Man, we're 2 seconds ahead of our Delta. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot there was meant to be tyre saving. Miami wet open lobby? Yeah, we did do that for it, yeah. Can someone just confirm for me in chat that the audio balance between my car sound and my voice is not overlaid by the car? Like, the balance between the two is good, please, if possible. That'd be really nice. Yeah, we play on the wheel. The car is quite loud, but we can hear you fine. We can hear you loud and clear. Good, lovely stuff. What a weird glitch. What a weird glitch. Maybe it's to do with the walls being closer. I used to think that my controller days, but love going for a drive on the wheel. So fine, but it's nice too. Yeah, driving on the wheel is far more enjoyable than controller. Controller is quite boring, to be honest. Yo, thanks for the bits, man. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Right, seeing as Hubson says Brendon is 109. What do you mean 109? Like centimeters or? Oh, is 109 a decent lap time? Oh, okay, sorry, I get what you mean now. Yeah, that's pretty good. Thank you, Stevie, for the buoyancy thing over on TikTok. I don't know what to call it, but the flotation device you have in a spoon pool. Simucube Sport wheelbase and Ascher Ultimate wheel rim. Got 5% in punch hole. Oh, my wheel just disconnected. That's not good timing. Oh, my phone was on top of the wire. That's might be why. Yo, Flames is adopted. How you doing, buddy? Oh, don't be invalid, please. You think Fanatec is a good wheel? Yeah, I do. Hopefully the microphone didn't pick that up. Can you achieve great times on the controller? I can't, because I'm terrible on the controller, but I think if you want to be at the top of the game, you have to be on wheel, in all honesty. But you can do decent times on the controller, but yeah. It won't ever be top level, to be honest. On this game, anyway. They never got back to you with repair? Really? WOR? I'm planning to do WOR in the future. It's not set in stone at the moment, but I would like to. Never got back to you. That's crazy. Are there any pros of the controller in this game? Cheaper to replace? About it, to be honest. Rewind time. Right, final lap of practice. Done and dusted. Yo! Mika, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime, as well as your bits as well. You're an absolute legend. That's two subs today. That's insane. Thank you. We had quite a lot of channel supporters on YouTube recently as well. Like, I don't know what you call it. Like the Twitch subscriptions of YouTube. We had a few people do that the other day as well. That was really nice. Hope it doesn't explode. Yeah, it's quite a long time. Oh, my wheel disconnected again. That is not ideal. I need to fix that. I've been too lazy to fix that. Members, that's it. I think it's called members. Right, race time. Maybe we'll change our components, though. Oh. Why is my wheel turn off again? That is not good news. Right, stay. Right, we'll take a fresh engine. Because we can. And we'll go to the race. Yo, Fade as well with the tier 1. That's insane. Ah, thank you guys. Thank you very much. You lot are legends. To that, some electrolyte drink and sip sip. Thank you very much. I know the colour of that does look quite sus though. I know it does look quite sus, but thank you.
Session. The fun doesn't.
Thank you very much. Sub because of all the tip videos on YouTube. Ah, mate. Thank you. Legend. Absolute legend. Hi, would you say a good set of pedals makes you a bit faster? It doesn't make you faster because it doesn't change the grip in the game, but it literally just makes it easier to drive to the limit of the game. You know what I mean? So it's not going to make you faster, and it's not going to make you slower. Also, my wheel disconnected again. What's happening here? But it's just going to make it easier to drive at the limit, you know?
St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to a variant of this track back in 1978. It was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be...
Cheers, Crofty. Or Alex. Right, let's see where this rain is coming.
Okay,
Ooh.
Mark here, radio check. Check, check, can you hear me? Okay, we had a fantastic result at the last race. Let's try it again here.
Who's winning on a 1v1 between me and Max on F125? Probably Max. I would be too busy doing donuts. Right. I've not actually done a full 50% race at Canada yet this game. So, we're definitely not doing a free stop. But, I guess a hard medium is going to be ideal. But that rain at the end probably won't affect us. Like, it probably won't affect us. And it's better to be on mediums at the end if it does rain anyway. Because mediums are better than hards in a slippery condition. I feel a bit more confident to take the fuel out the car. So we're going to do that. And we're going to be starting at the very back. This is hard, medium, medium. Okay, cool. I think I'll stick with the hard tyre just because I don't want to overheat in the My Team car. If I was doing multiplayer, I think I would go medium, medium. But with my team and overtaking so many cars, I think it's better to have a bit of leeway on the tyre temperatures. Also, Max Verstappen is P19 in this race. The guy who dominated last time out in Spain is now P19. It's a Ferrari 1-2 in qualifying. That's nuts. Best wheels for Xbox, that's wheels effect for the Logitech one. Moser or Fanatec, Max. Moser or Fanatec, I reckon. Thrustmaster are also really good. Thrustmaster, but the problem is the Thrustmaster pedals, in my opinion, lack a bit at the moment. Whereas at least like the Moser or the Thrustmaster, or the Moser or the Fanatec pedals have an advantage. I was reading chat. Oh, whoops. I did try 270. I don't prefer it. I'm on 300. Goofy Brendon. Do you know what? Because we're lazy, skip the formation lap. Come on, let's get some hype in the chat. Time to cook up some AI. Get out the way, Colapinto. The boss is coming through. Oh, we're boxed in. Oh, hello. We're on the grass. Oh, almost broke the wing. Come on, Oscar, get on with it. Okay, P14, I'll take that. Look at Stroll go with the drifting. I'm not going to save you from being dive bombed though, my friends. And you've ordered for Gasly. The AI is so out of position. You wanna be my lover? You wanna get with my friend? Gonna dive bomb you forever. That's the way it ends. Ooh. Oh my god, almost in the wall. I got a track limit for that. Still worth it for the tunes. We need to do less. Don't know if I got it on the straight. We did, thank God. How you doing, Bentley? Did I just hear a car on the wall? Cheeky little switchback. Ah, not enough of the road to make the move happen. Come here, Norris. Oh, they're fighting. Waiting for someone to put like a Norris slander in the chat for that overtake on that specific corner. And you're going slowly, Lawson. Come on. Should be easy now with DLS. Well, I say that. Jesus, the straight line speed is nuts. Yo, Victoria, how you doing? Still enjoying the Super Formula Light? AI shooting speed is crazy. Yeah. Not gonna lie, this setup is cooking on the curb, so. You're streaming on your lunch break? Let's go! What's for lunch today, buddy? Oh, we need to dispatch a Stroll. Oh, Alonso, I mean. That was smooth. Until the AI straight line speed kicks in. Sandwich and chips? Nice! What's in the sandwich, mate? Some fried chicken. That sounds banging. I had a chicken wrap for lunch. You know what? I reckon we can win this race on pure pace. I think we're going to probably gap the AI by the end of it. Peanut butter? No, I'm not a big fan of peanut butter, actually. Not a big lover of it. I think it's a bit overrated. But I'm happy you enjoyed it, nevertheless. Don't get me wrong. The traction of this car on the hairpin is insane. Okay, Yuki turned on the afterburners. Oh my god. I thought he was just going to turn in on me then. And he had every right to. No, there wasn't contact. There genuinely wasn't contact. The AI literally turned out of it. just before the contact happens. Otherwise you would have seen like warning collision. But I do agree, it looked like contact was there. You might have to do fuel saving at the end of the race as well. I love a good coleslaw. Coleslaw is top notch. In from TikTok? Nice! Welcome over, buddy. Hope you enjoyed being part of the Twitch community. As we're going to be taking the position off Ocon. Yellow flag. Oh, I was too busy looking at yellow flag. I hit Ocon. That was a bottle. Gonna stay committed.
Here's some information on Tsunoda for you. Okay, it looks like the problem's terminal. They're retiring the car.
Well, Yuki's out of the race. To be honest, I'm happy there wasn't a safety car. I'm also very lucky not to get damaged from the back of Ocon. Prediction for Austria? Max to win. That Red Bull is better in the high-speed corners. And Max is always a demon at Austria. The way Max balances the front axle with extra front downforce, wow, is insane. Right, we should get... we can't even get sights down to turn 1 because of the yellow flag. No, we can't. We can't overtake him with the yellow flag. Try to be tactical here. We can't get close enough. I was going to try and send it up the inside, but... Oh, we're on 2 corner cut warnings. One more and that's a 3-second penalty. AI, 110%. Right, we need to dispatch of these 2 Williams ASAP. Because I think the Ferraris are total like 10 seconds out in front. Right, yellow flags are gone. Give me your position, sunshine. Six seconds to Hamilton. Be about 8 seconds to Leclerc then. Time to light up the climbing tower. Already dropping Carlos Sainz from DLS. That rotation was nuts. How you doing, Spark? Hope you had a good day. Later in the race we will have the fuel save though. We'll probably wait until we catch the Ferraris to do that. I feel like this is our race to win at this point. Right, DLF and Alex already. You can save battery on this lap. We're not close enough to overtake. Doing good? Lovely. I'm doing good as well, thank you, buddy. Almost a track limit. Right, 6 seconds for Charles. Or 6.6 at the start of the lap. Almost gained a second to Charles on this lap alone. And for the setup, you're more than welcome. More than welcome. We're actually up on our delta right now. We're going to lose time because we don't have the DLS, but it's crazy that we're matching delta. South, we're out, up ahead. With a flag set to 1. Oh, they got going again. Getting just under a second to Charles in the previous lap. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in, Anonymous. Anonymous. Have to think about our battery usage a bit. While I stop esports, better lunch options elsewhere. Right, let's see at the prize box. We are in our pit window as well. Neither of the Ferrari's box. Maybe they're on a one-stop strategy. Jackson sauna? Mate, I'm jealous. I wish I had a short sauna. I see all the other AI going for the medium tire right now. Nice hard dying.
Franco's in the pits. Franco is in the pits.
Chat, what do you think? Should we swap to medium or stay on the hard for the next tyre, for the next pit stop? Let me know quickly because there's a chance we'll be boxing this lap. Yeah, but what tire? What tire? What tire? What tire? I think we'll preset hard. Medium, I mean. Oh, Ferraris don't box. So we're going to stay out on track. The red tires are getting away from me now. It's getting touch and go. Surely they can't one stop. I think we have to box this lap for our own good. Yeah, but they stay away. Another lap to think about it. Yeah, guys, out of the race. Yeah, but I'm concerned I'm concerned about the Ferraris doing a one-stop, you know? AI 35. AI 110. Right. I think Boxer slapped them. We need a top level stop from the crew here. We need top level. And it was. Come on. Being air on exit as well. Oh. Didn't get off the limiter that quickly. This is going to be flat out pace until the end. I hope they don't box this lap now. Charles doesn't. Already taking 2 seconds out of him. Four seconds taken out of Charles. Still not boxing. We need to lock in. I imagine around lap 20 though, box. That was much better. Okay, I was wrong. Charles in the box this lap. That was unreal through that corner. Chat, what lap should we box again? Game says 27, but I think that's too late. Don't box, we have to box.
We think we might see some rain. ETA about 15 minutes. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Rain in 15 minutes as well. The thing is, we quite literally can't afford for Charles to be faster than us. Yeah, I do use the same setup as I post. Even on more worn tyres than we have than Charles has right now, we have to be faster than him, or at least maintain gap. Buckelberg, get out the way, man. Cheers, Dookie. I think box next lap. Chat, do you remember what lap I boxed?
Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now.
No, it wasn't 3 or 4 laps ago. No way. $15-ish, that's what I'm thinking. $15.6. We have to do another lap then. The tire deck. This has to be our final lap though on these tires. We don't have another set of new medium. Damn it.
So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
I don't think I can get to the rain. I don't think I can get to the end. You can? Are you just saying that? I don't know if I believe you. I can't save tires yet because I don't know my strategy. Man, a lot of the AI boxing again. 86% final lap. No, I can't do that. Great, we can't even box this lap.
Okay, Franco's coming in for his stop.
We weren't planning to anyway, but not helpful. We'll go to softs next lap.
forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
But Blanco, what the flip, man? Yeah, it ain't gonna rain, Luke. I'm not gonna lie, like. Franco! What the flip? What are you doing?
We think we might see some rain, ETA about 15 minutes. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
He's telling you to give him some upgrades? Fair. Mate, the fuel saving in pit lane is crazy. Did a good stop here, boys. Thank you. Right, the chase is on. "10 seconds, chat. Do you reckon we can?" I think we have a chance. "45% tire deck." Right, 8.6 at the start of the lap. We do need to do a bit of rear time management. I think it'll be like 10%, yep. Definitely 10% by now. Yeah, they are. That's nuts to me we didn't do purple middle sector. There they are, chat. They're in vision of us. .3 seconds. We closed like 3 seconds in the last lap. With the threat of rain, the tyre difference, this could be the best finish for Career Mode Series so far. Oh, that was almost a penalty for track limit. Down to 2 seconds, chat. It's going to be about 3 after we get to the chicane. Not to be different, but... Oh, they're fighting! We could be in DRS on this lap. We're there, baby. Right, our tire's going to die very quickly. So we need to make quick work. It's going to be a lunge here, that's for sure. We need to save a lot of fuel. So that Charles ain't happy about the lunge. Right, we're in massive fuel saving mode now. Also rear tyre saving mode. So we can have a bit more grip on the final lap. We almost broke the DLS to Charles. Another lap like this and we will break his DLS. Ooh, Lewis almost spun. That's going to help me massively, but it is also going to keep Charles in the DLS, so that's not good overall actually. Would have preferred if Lewis nailed this first sector. We're driving so slowly right now. It is insane. We must be on like 40% dead. Almost 40% already. Green on the fuel though. Right, a few more lift and coast and we should be there. I think it's time to use up what grip we have left. Almost full battery. Oh, it's raining. Lewis defends the inside. Oh, just about to keep it on the track. He's coming back at us. Anything could happen now with this rain. Gonna lock in. Almost broken Lewis's DNS, that will help us. Didn't quite get it though. Look at that, 25 seconds ahead of Antonelli. A good corner here, and Lewis DNS will be broken. And it is! Come on! We actually almost lap our teammate again. If we didn't have the fuel save, I reckon we could have lapped Colapinto. Ray and the rest of the battery were 3 seconds off our fastest lap of the race. Just showing how much the tyres degraded away. Also the track conditions on the final lap of the rain. But what a win! What a race! Wow, that was amazing. That was good, that was. Lovely jubbly.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Oh! GG. GG.
It's not every day that we get to see such incredible wheel-to-wheel racing.
Bosh.
Next time, they might consider making it easier for themselves, but today, we absolutely loved all the action that we got to see out there.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
We will be there. We will be there. Wow, can't believe we made it on fuel. The rear tyres were all over the shop on the final lap as well.
I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
Look at that. Me, Lewis and Charles were 27 seconds ahead of the next car of Kimi Antonelli. The grid was pretty mixed up as well. That is a big help for us in the Drivers' Championship. Also the Constructors' Championship as well. If we look at that, 38 points as we go up to a very nice total of 200 in the Drivers' Championship. Constructors' Championship, we've got the championship lead down to 58 points as well. So, I think only Ferrari gained on us in that race. If we look at it correctly. Yeah, they did. Only Ferrari gained on us in that championship, but everyone gained on McLaren, basically. As McLaren were only P8 and P10, representatively, and Max was only P7. But that's a pretty good comeback from being P19 on the grid. Bosh. Bosh, bosh, bosh. That is lovely jubbly. Yo, Oscar Pastry, how you doing, buddy?
We have something for you to look at, please.
Why do you sound like Dobby there? We have something for you to look at, please. Celebrity visit. Decline. Messages. That's lovely jubbly. Research. Let's check what we can do here. I don't think we can actually do anything more here at the moment. Well, we can. We can look into a Halo. But we've got no slots available. Unlucky sunshine. Can we do anything with Battle Plane? Nope. Slots are used up, slots are used up, slots are used up. I don't care about durability. Component management. That's all good for me. That's good. What is the research emblem? In progress? I don't care about the weekly income, to be honest. Where is... Is it that says we can? Okay, there we go. Finally got rid of the thing. Colapinto. Yeah, mate. You're destroying your engine. Let's put you in a fresh one. Why not? Let's give you a fresh engine, sunshine. You deserve it. There you go, Pookie. Advanced time. So, I think what I'm going to do is end the stream here.
Bad news, boss. It seems one of the parts we were developing has failed.
Oh, actually, no, we're not ending the stream here.
And try again.
Chat, it might be time. It might be time to sign Yana Watmere. What do we think to that? Dub. What do you want, Yano? Oh, I can do that. I can pay you 10 million, Yano. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Driver expectation, vehicle performance ranking 7th. Don't worry, Yano. I got you, Pookie. Don't worry. We can pay you way more than 1.2 million. Way more. Right. On that positive note with the Yano bombshell, we shall be ending. Bosh, 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 bosh. And I'm going to do a bit more setup development later on today. So then there'll be more setups for the website. But I just want to chill for a little bit first. And then go from there. Are you going to raid? Let's do Alex Gillen. He's doing a league race with his setup shop. Let's do a bit of love to him. He deserves it. /raid. Right, everyone, go show Alex some love, and thank you everyone for tuning in. Really appreciate it. You lot have been legends, and yeah, today was a really fun stream. So I think I'm going to continue to bring my stream a little bit forward rather than do it so late at night from now onwards. So hopefully that schedule works with everyone as well and will be all healthy and all good. But until then, until the next stream, have a good day, have a good night, and I will catch you lot later. Grazie, ciao, ciao, bye bye.